Morning, Ruben.
Good morning, Graham. Back in the barn again we are.
Back in the barn studio,
But for different
studio
reasons
barn.
this time.
Well, this is it. This is, last time it was about my wet plate photography. This time is about the Analog Photographic Festival that I've created. Here is the poster.
Explain, what is Analog Photography Festival?
All right, the analog photography is the original photography. That's shooting on film.
So that's black and white, basically?
All black and white. Well, no, it would be color as well. It's anything shot on film and printed onto a piece of paper. No digital involved.
So what makes analog wise? Everyone, well, not everyone, that's not me, but
Yeah.
I love black and white photography, I must say. It's got a lot more depth to it than normal photography or color photography.
I think it's nowadays with the hipsters that have come in, a lot of them don't print their own work, but they shoot on film. I think it's because of, it makes you quiet yourself down a bit and think about every picture. You've got 36 images on a normal 35mm camera like this. That's all you have, 36 goes, and it costs you 180 Rand a film. That's where it starts. Then you've got to process, you've got to print. The paper itself costs a lot of money. It is something which is quite special because it's not cheap to do. But
do they still do it? Do you
yes.
still have, are there still Photoshops? You can take your spool in and have it developed?
Orm still processes, Tottils.
Do they still sell these cameras?
Second hand, you know.
But they don't produce them anymore?
No.
So, okay, getting back to your festival. Explain to me, where is this going to be held for? How long? What is it all about?
The festival itself came about by a good friend of mine, Johan Wilke, and myself. I studied with him at PE Tech many, many years ago. I assisted him for many years. And we both, towards the end of last year, December, were talking about having an exhibition, and a group exhibition, because we're both analog photographers. We love analog over and above digital, but, you know, we had to go digital to make a living. So, you know, before lockdown, we were already planning to do an exhibition together. And I suggested, well, look, why don't we do it in Barrydale? We've got the Art Hotel. I spoke to Theo. He said, that's great. He'd like to have a little bit of...
So it's going to be held at the Art Hotel?
Karoo Art Hotel. So Theo's on board. Unfortunately, Johan Wilke died 3 months ago, just suddenly, and it's a shock to all of us. And I thought, well, you know, even with lockdown, let's stick with the plan and do a retrospective for him, you know, to celebrate his work and the work we had spoken about doing, as well as do some of my work, which is very similar to his, and it's decisive moment, documentary style photography. And then we started asking around, and we found quite a lot of interest from a lot of other people. And analog itself, there aren't very many, not even a handful of analog exhibitions in the world anymore either. There's one in Barcelona. Other than that, I don't think I find any.
And there's one in Barrydale.
There's one in Barrydale. So I thought, look, Barrydale...
So you've got some big names that you've been dropping, like
well,
David.
Look, you know, rumor has it we have people like David Goldblatt providing us, or his estate and his daughter is providing us with work.
And David does more the apartheid sort of photography, black and white sort of images with...
Images of mine workers and people in the 70s and 60s.
Very dramatic sort of photography.
But that's also going around the same documentary style that we like. And then also Roger Ballin has been approached by...
But he's more his stuff is more almost comical. It's like all these like really deformed people and...
That's it. But he also has the Dorps. He has those pictures of Karoo towns with people. So we can bring that theme of Karoo documentary into this whole festival. That's
so it's going to be like a whole mengelmus of different types of... that sounds very exciting.
And it's all going to be mostly black and white. What we also are doing, we're providing the opportunity for people to bring their slides, because 35mm slides are also analog, and that doesn't cost money. We can project those in and around town.
Is this now locals or people that would like to exhibit, or is this specially
it's open
organized?
to anybody.
Anybody can come there with it and have it.
If you've got a pack of old slides and you want to project them up, we'll pop them in a carousel and show them. And what we think of doing as well, my good friend Tim Hopwood has got a massive vinyl collection. Vinyl is analog. So we're going to bring some turntables and we're going to play music from the era of what those photographs were taken in at the same time. So put a slide carousel on with a record and let them play and relive the past. Analog is about, I think, celebrating the past and rejoicing in what we had before, the tangibleness of life. You know, there's records you can put on, there's slides you can project, there's images you can put up. A good friend of mine is coming down from Johannesburg, Janus Boshoff. He's going to be doing a wet plate photography course for 2 days. That is a paid course, and he's only got 4 spaces left for anybody that's interested, so please contact me. We need to pay for Janus's petrol to get down here.
Absolutely. So if you're interested in wet plate, and I have actually witnessed this wet plate photography, it's quite interesting.
You've been photographed on the wet plate.
I have been photographed. It is quite a moment, I must be honest.
Just a 30-second
Yes.
moment
I'm down in history on a wet plate.
on a piece of glass.
Just give us the dates again, Grant.
11th till the 19th. The main dates are going to be the 11th, which is when we have a guy called David Miller doing his Wimskalk, the Karoo, what is it, the Groot Mariko stories. So he'll be doing a live performance, analog. We also have on the second weekend, the 18th, a live auction of work. Anybody that's willing to donate a piece to a good cause, which is a photo voice project I'm doing with the youth, teaching the youth here in Barrydale photography.
And you also mentioned people can exhibit or...
Yes. Anybody is welcome to bring us work. We would like to have as many people as possible represented. We don't have to sell your work. It can be work that you have that you can share, just showcase. We're trying to showcase as many analog images from the past.
But you can't bring your cell phone and show people
no
your pictures.
digital allowed. There will be workshops here which you can
Damn,
shoot.
that cuts me out. So you can't come with your cell phone and show photographs?
There might be a nude workshop if you wish comes true. A good friend of mine, Anton Robert, is going to be hopefully bringing up 2 girls or maybe even 1 girl just to do some lovely pictures in the past, creative stuff. All on analog.
Of course.
It's on analog, so you can't be snapping away with your telephone.
So it's not for porn up though.
No, this is a creative. You've got to think about every shot. You've got 36 shots. You've got to make them count.
Make them count. Brilliant.
Well, one more thing. Anita Van Sale, a good friend of mine, is coming to do a cyanotype workshop, which is printing onto the original printing process of cyanotype on wet watercolor paper. My good friend...
You've got a lot of good friends, I must say.
Well, they're good coming all the way up from Cape Town to Barrydale to come and be part of this. But Sean Wilson is bringing his Camera Obscura caravan, which is a caravan which has got a camera in it and projects an image of the world outside, upside down, and the inside. So you almost sit inside the camera. So that too will be quite a fun exercise. Jonathan Rees has a house in Barrydale where it's completely empty. It's an old house from 100 years ago. It's going to be open to have exhibitions in as well. So in there we're going to have people like Roger Bosch, Sean Wilson, but Simon as well. He does all the Africa Burn pictures. So yeah, there will be other venues as well for people to go to, but the Belanti will be the main exhibition space besides the hotel where myself and Johan will be having our exhibition. And yeah, please come, bring your work, any work that you have that you can show of others. It's here just to celebrate analog and the hand-printed image. You can bring your slides. We could do slide projections as well. My other good friend, Tim Hopwood is coming down.
Must be a hell to be so popular.
So many good friends all coming. So Tim Hopwood's coming down with a lot of vinyl. So we'll be spinning some vinyl and showing slides. Yeah, so please be part of it. Come join. It's for us to celebrate analog and promote analog. There's the Cape Town Analog group are coming up.
Gosh, I don't think there's enough space for everyone in Barrydale.
I know,
but
please do come.
Do come. It's going to be exciting.
The hotel's having a half price special, so 2 for the price of 1. We have some space here at the far side if you'd like to come stay in a caravan. And yeah, just get in touch and we can fill you in. Have a look at the far side, which is our accommodation, far-side. The studio barn, which is this space. There will be information on there, as well as the Analog Photographic Festival Facebook page. You'll find all the information and updates on there. See you at the festival. Bring your 35mm and come take some pics.